everyone, welcome back to TeamBowens.com, and I'm Tony Corbell. Thank you again for tuning in, and thanks for watching. You know, our readers are just growing up and up and up every week, and we really appreciate the support. These questions that come in, and we answer video questions from time to time, we try to answer the questions that come in most often. So if I get several questions that are the same, that's when we want to do a little video to just discuss it one-on-one a little bit. But I do respond personally to all the questions that come in on this blog. So please feel free to send me notes in anytime. And there are some people I've had great relationships with. Now we've got great corresponding back and forth on jobs and things they're working on. So I'll be glad to help you get on track with some things if you've got questions. And also, thanks for supporting us on our Bowens TV channel at YouTube. YouTube.com with Bowens TV channel has been great, and there's hundreds of thousands of hits. So a lot of people are watching those videos, so it's really great. So please continue to tune in there. Today's question comes from Alex in Thousand Oaks, California, and he said, why are you using remote controls in the studio? Wouldn't it be easier just to use a plug-in cord? Excuse me. It is easier to probably use a plug-in cord, but I'll tell you, the cord comes with the kits. It comes with almost every brand. Well, they do come with every brand of lighting that I know of out there. But here's the issue is with a cord, everything's a little different. You're in a dark room. If you're photographing in the studio with children, for example, you've got a black cord in a dark room and nobody can ever find the cord. Nobody can ever see the cord. People trip over those cords and pull lights over or pull cameras off of tripods all the time. It happened to me often before the world of wireless control and wireless transmitting. But there's two different ways of doing this. The Bowens Gemini heads come with these great little pulsar remote controls. These little pulsars will just fire off a signal, and this is just a hot shoe mount. It sits right on top of your camera, and it just sends out a signal that's received in the heads. And when the camera is triggered, it fires off the lights. It's really great and helpful to have that. Now, if you want to take this and then move it up to the next level, this has 4 different channels that you can select from, and you can set aside A, B, C, D, E, and F different banks of light, so you can assign different response to different heads around a large set production, for example. But then if you want to take this up another level, then there is the Pocket Wizard Plus 3s, and this is my yellow one. This is my favorite, my Bowens Yellow Plus 3. This has 32 channels, and what I like about this mostly is that this baby will see through walls. It'll see through floors, and you'll find yourself, as you advance in your use of studio lighting tools, you might find yourself doing a commercial shoot somewhere where you're in a warehouse, and I might have to have a light hidden behind a wall that's lighting a hallway that's 100 feet away. This will work, and I can have a remote on that other head, and it'll fire off from my camera when I shoot my camera. So it's really, really terrific to have. But for me, let's see, that was from Alex. Alex, the main thing for me is safety. Safety is a big, big deal in the studio, and especially in a dark studio. But also the ability to send light remotely by firing it off with a radio control, it's really, really helpful. These radios, by the way, the Plus 3s, I use these outdoors in bright sunlight. And these things are incredible outdoors. I might have 5 or 6 lights on a set in bright sunlight, and with this transmitter on my camera and the module plugged into the back of those units, those lights fire every time. They're very, very durable. They last forever. I've got 2 of these with batteries that I know the batteries have been in there almost a year. So they last a long time, and they're just terrific to have. And it's kind of become the industry standard, and I'm real big on using anything that becomes an industry standard. So, but safety is the big one, and I think you'll find that your life is a little bit made easier by utilizing the radio controllers. So for me, it's all about the Pocket Wizard mostly.